Alright, so I want to do a quick video today on the Magpul SGA shotgun stock for the Remington 870. I know I'm a little bit late to the party for these guys. I believe they came out probably about 3 years ago, give or take. But I just got around to getting one. I was having some issues with length of pull with not only the factory stock, but another stock that I got for the shotgun. I decided to try this guy out after hearing a lot of positive comments and reviews about it, and I'm very glad that I did. This thing is great, and I'm going to do a little bit of shooting with it here in a second, but first I want to give you guys a closer look at it. Okay, so here's a quick look up close at the Magpul SGA stock for the Remington 870. As you can see, I went with flat dark earth. I do have a black forend on this shotgun, but I decided to mix it up a little bit. I went with the flat dark earth for the stock. Who doesn't like flat dark earth, right? As you can see, this has sling mounts on both sides. Actually, it has one on the other side as well. It's a QD mount on both sides. You have to get the QD mount separately, but it has mounting points rather than actually having them on there. The grip angle is a little unique, and I'll get into that in a second. It screws on. Actually, it has a very short screw. This rubber piece here actually pops off, and you put the screw in right there using an Allen wrench, where most shotgun stocks have a very long screw that screws into the back of the receiver, and there's a block point midway in the stock where it rests and tightens. This actually has a very short screw, just a few inches long. And now the cool thing about this stock is the adjustability. I'm not going to actually take it apart and do the whole thing, but I can explain it to you as quickly as I can here. It comes with these spacers. It comes with 4 of these spacers, and they are each a ½ inch long, or thick actually, ½ inch thick. So I have 1 spacer in here right now, but if you take that out, put the buttstock back on, the butt pad, it will be 12.5 inches length of pull, and you can go and increase that in ½ inch increments. So you can go from 12.5 inches all the way out to 14.5 inches length of pull, which is incredible. You can actually increase or decrease this by 2 full inches. On top of that, and on top of the stock, there is an adjustable cheek riser. So when you take the butt pad off, you can actually take this cheek riser here off, and you can put a higher cheek riser on there. They have 2 options. There's a low cheek riser and a high cheek riser. This is the standard. I guess you wouldn't even consider this a cheek riser. That's just basically the comb of the stock. But if you run optics or have a rail on your receiver, if you use anything where you're going to need to raise your sight picture or raise your cheek to get the sight picture, that can be really beneficial to put a higher cheek riser on there. Now, I got this stock because I was having issues with the previous stock I put on there. I took the factory stock off right away, and I purchased a Mesa Tactical Urbino stock, and I went with the optional limb saver butt pad, which is fantastic. It really reduces the felt recoil into the shoulder, which if you shoot a 12 gauge, you know what that feels like. Nothing wrong with this stock at all. This stock is basically bomb proof. It feels extremely durable. It feels like you can run it over with a truck. Now when you line this up here with the receiver, you can see how dramatic that angle is. Now when you put your cheek on there, it's very comfortable, and it brings the sight picture up really nice, but what this did for me was it made the shotgun flip up into my cheek, and this upper edge or the comb of the stock was just smacking my cheek every time I pulled the trigger. I tried different methods of mitigating recoil, and I just couldn't get it to feel comfortable for me. So I took that back off. Even though it's a fantastic stock, I took that off, and I put the factory stock back on. I got one of Remington's super soft butt pads, which is decent. You know, it's kind of slick. I don't have it screwed on there right now, but it's kind of slick. It slides around on the shoulder a little bit. Some people like that, some people don't. But it's long, definitely long. And I knew from the start that I would want a little bit shorter stock, and I was having issues with not only the butt pad and the length, but the grip. The grip just was not feeling good to me. Now the pistol grip stock worked. I didn't have a problem with that, but I just don't like the feel of the Remington factory stock. So after a lot of research, I decided to try this out, and it has a more dramatic grip angle. It's kind of between a pistol grip and a standard stock. Let me see if I can kind of line this up and show you. You know, when you line that up, you can see there's more. It's more of a dramatic downward angle. So it's almost like I don't want to say holding a pistol, but when I hold it and I'm shooting the shotgun now, it feels more like I'm pointing a pistol. It just fits my hand a lot better. It doesn't feel like I'm having to twist my wrist so far forward with the grip. It's just more comfortable. My hand just slides, right back onto that grip, and it feels really positive. Feels really, really nice. Well, that's it for my close-up view. Let's go ahead and get back out to the range and see how it handles. Alright guys, I have some Federal target loads, just regular light loads. I have a few of those left, so I'm going to go ahead and load this guy up and put some of those down range for you. Go ahead and load up the magazine tube here. I don't know if I need to load it up all the way. There's 3, 4, oh what the heck, I'll go ahead and load the whole thing. 5 and 6. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple downrange, and you can see the recoil on this. Like I said, I'm using light loads. The butt stock on this, or the butt pad rather, on this guy is pretty soft. I like it. Don't need it too much with the light loads, but when I put the double-aught buck through it, it makes a difference. That wasn't all of them. I wasn't even aiming at anything. Just wanted to show you what it looks like. People say it mitigates the recoil. Yeah, I think it does. I have it pretty close right now. I only have one spacer in it. I may actually end up putting another one in there just to get it out a little bit longer, about a ½ inch. When I bring this guy up here, it puts my thumb pretty close to my face. And I was nicking my cheek just a little bit when I was shooting. So, that's the great thing about this stock, though. It's fully adjustable. You can adjust it a total of 2 inches. So let me finish off the last couple, and then I'll put some double-aught buck through it. Yeah, the recoil's not bad, especially with the light loads. But the double-aught buck does kick quite a bit more. Have quite a lot of powder in there, so it does feel a lot better though. I like it a lot better than the other stocks that I mentioned, and so far this is my favorite stock that I've used. Yeah, a little more recoil. Still manageable though, still feels pretty good. Real men have to have a sore shoulder, right? Yeah, all in all, I would highly recommend this stock. Like I said earlier, fully adjustable. It's a little pricey, but you get a lot for what you pay for it. I think for around $100 plus, I think it's totally worth it. Hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe, that would help me out a lot, and have more videos coming your way. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.
You stop it.
Nope.